Let me ask you a question before we get started. Do you have a message that you'd like to get out there? If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Number one, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can even make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast, and it's all in one place. Just download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. There is one thing I believe that is certain. We are not going back to normal. Welcome to Struggle, Grow, Succeed. I am your host, Charles Baldwin. This is where we welcome the struggle and then we attack it. It is through struggle that we grow. And on the other side of growth is success. Now, some of you may like this and some of you may not, but the good thing about it is it's free. Without a doubt, I am sure that you have heard somebody say, "I can't wait till it gets back to normal." You might have even said it yourself. One thing that this shutdown has done is put a lot of us on an even playing field. I'm sure that there are many out there who are just killing it before all of this happened. You might have had some investments with returns that were crazy good. Your sales might have been the best you have ever had. Your 401k was probably setting you up for a nice, comfortable retirement. I'm sure that you would like to go back to that normal. Who knows? When this is all over, you might be able to pick up where you left off and continue that trend. I hope you do. Those who will come out of this and continue to thrive are the people who did not take a vacation in their mind. The government has proved that they can shut down your business, your community, your church, and pretty much everything else. The one thing they cannot shut down is your mind. That is, unless you allow it. One thing that many of us did not have before this shutdown happened was time. We were caught up in life and business, and nearly every moment was filled with something. What has happened for many people is a blank slate, a total reset of your life. It is like taking a calendar that had every day filled in and just erasing it all. You could have never done this before. Tell everything just to wait so that you can get your ducks in a row or learn a little bit more or maybe get caught up or just spend some extra time with your family. But it has happened and may never happen like this again in your lifetime. What I really can't understand is that many people who have lost their jobs or have been put on pause for a few weeks have done absolutely nothing to increase their skills, grow their mind, or do something proactive to plan for a comeback. If that is you, don't let another moment pass before you take some kind of action. Don't wait on the government or your job to come and rescue you. When it comes to the new normal, you may find that someone else has your job. You may find that a more qualified person has replaced you. Believe me, it doesn't matter that you will think it's just not right for that to happen. It won't matter to a business that you have been out of work for 2 months without an income. Companies and businesses that thrive through this storm will be looking for people who can help them rebound and move to the forefront of their industry. Believe this, those people are out there because they have lost their jobs and positions as well. The difference is, while out of work, they have been training and learning, building a network, and keeping lines of communication open. They have not been watching Netflix and playing video games or sitting on the porch, drinking and talking about how bad things are. They are the people who have learned to pivot. This shutdown has been a blessing to many people and will be an absolute curse to others. Many will come out of this with a new purpose in life, a new career, and even better relationships with their family and God. I have seen some people actually dig their head out of the sands of fear and start a business and make money during this time of change. Others are coming out losing most, if not everything, they have built over the last decade. You still have time. Turn off the TV and the video game console. Pick up a book. Take the last $200 you have and pay for a training course that will change how you think and will show you how to take some kind of action. Give of yourself to help someone else who is down or in need. Encourage the person that has been left alone. Do something. Don't just sit there. Don't waste this precious time. You don't know exactly what will happen in the near future, and neither does anyone else for sure. There is one thing I believe that is certain. We are not going back to normal. For many months or maybe years, our interaction with people will be different. Mental health issues, domestic violence, divorce, and suicides will increase as people lose faith and hope. You may be the answer to someone else's prayer. You may be the one who could impact the future of hundreds or thousands of other people. How do you know what you are capable of doing if you don't try? How do you know you can't be successful if you don't change or if you don't grow? Get up off of that couch and go do something. Create something. Build something. Be the one that refuses to lose. Set an example for your children. Be the answer to a problem. Be the husband or wife that you have never been. Be the best employee in your company. Be the best leader of your organization. Go and start your own business, for God's sake. It's time. It's time to win or lose. Thank you for joining us today on Struggle, Grow, Succeed. If you liked what you heard, share it with a friend or a family member. You can also hit the follow button or subscribe, whatever kind of button that you've got there, so that you don't miss another episode of our podcast. We'd love to have you as part of our Facebook group. It's #StruggleGrowSucceed, or you can also visit our website, StruggleGrowSucceed.com.